good friend, the Director General of the State Security Services, my friends, my fellow fellows, and all the members of the Guild, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. It's truly a pleasure to be here with you today in this historic city of Enugu. The cold city was being rechristened the Cold City, but it's indeed the cold city. But Enugu isn't just a city of coal and commerce. It is a city of memory, a city of journalism, a city that once gave voice to the aspirations of a region and the soul of the people. This city, Enugu, was the heartbeat of eastern Nigeria. It was home to some of the bravest voices in the golden age of Nigerian journalism. Voices that used ink and paper to challenge oppression, to demand accountability, and to speak truth to power, even in the face of war and uncertainty. Enugu carries the scars of history. It also carries the strength to heal. For many young people across this region, the shadows of the Biafra War still linger, not just in stories passed down, but in real feelings of exclusion and pain. And we must acknowledge that. We must listen to those who feel forgotten. We must bring them into the national conversation. Because nation building is not just about unity, it's about empathy. And healing begins with being heard. And we must remember this cold city was once the press capital of eastern Nigeria. It was here that Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe founded the Nigerian Outlook, giving rise to a vibrant tradition of public discourse and anti-colonial journalism. MCK Ajuluchukwu, editor and later Biafra information officer, wielded his pen like a sword, speaking truth amid the fog of war. Men like Uche Chukwumerije, Chuks Iliebunam, and the anonymous voices behind Radio Biafra. They did not just report history, they lived it. From the pages of Africa Today, by Ralph Oweche to the underground press of the Civil War, journalism in Enugu was not a profession. It was a mission. We owe these pioneers our gratitude and our respect for showing that even in the darkest times, the light of truth can shine on the press room. I would like to thank the Nigerian Guild of Editors, of which I'm very proud to belong, for the great honor of asking me to chair this convention. It means a lot to me, because this gathering brings together some of the finest minds in our profession. The theme of this year's convention, Building a Secure and Cohesive Nigeria, the role of dialogue, inclusion, and the media, is very well thought out. This is not just a topic, it is a national conversation, a timely one, and a necessary one. We all know the issues, as has been espoused by the President: insecurity in many regions, divisions across ethnic and religious lines, economic hardship and rising frustration, people asking tough questions about our future. The truth is, there can be no security without justice, no unity without fairness, and no progress without inclusion. So the question is, what is our role as media professionals? Let's be honest, we don't just report the news. We shape public opinion. We influence national mood. We help people to make sense of the world around them. That is power. And with that power comes responsibility. So let's talk about the first thing, dialogue. Dialogue is not just about talking, it's about listening and truly listening. As journalists and editors, we must create space for real conversation across divides, between the young and the old, between communities, between governments and the governed. Let's not only report conflict, let us also spotlight the solutions. Let's promote understanding. Let's be bridge builders. And let's talk about inclusion. Inclusion is not about ticking boxes, it's about real representation. Too many people still feel invisible, too many voices still go unheard. Women, youth, persons with disabilities, ethnic minorities, they all deserve a seat at the table. We in the media must reflect the full picture of Nigeria, not just a narrow slice. So here's the challenge for all of us in this room today. Let us raise the standard of our work. Let us be fearless but fair. Let us pursue truth, not clicks. Let us nurture the next generation of journalists with integrity and courage. Let's remind ourselves that we are not just gatekeepers, we are builders of national conscience. So as we begin this convention, here in this remarkable city, let us take a moment to reflect, not just on the problems, but on the possibilities. Nigeria is a work in progress, but it's also a land of promise. If we come together, speak honestly, and commit to inclusion and justice, there is no limit to what this nation can achieve. So from this cold city, may we spark a new energy for dialogue, for inclusion, and for a media that helps rebuild Nigeria. The role of the media is not to reflect the nation as it is, but to help shape the nation as it ought to be. Just, inclusive, and united. May our work not just inform, but inspire. Not just report, but rebuild. Dalu, thank you very much.
Please, can we keep it going? Keep it going. While I will not demand for that speech, Brother Ambrose, please make sure all of us get this speech. Please, in the next 30 minutes, we must have this speech because we must not keep it in our newsrooms.